Good morning. How are you all today? Thank you for visiting with us and viewing these videos that we bring every week. Welcome to Bible class with Andre and Betty. Today we're continuing our studies nearing the end of the book of Genesis. We're in chapter 48. And we're looking at the last days of Jacob, Israel being his spiritual name, Jacob being his birth name. And chapter 48 is leading up to his death that will occur in chapters 49 and 50. So beginning in Genesis chapter 48, verse 1, and it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, Behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. Verse 2. And one told Jacob and said, Behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel, his spiritual name, Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed. Verse 3. And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty, El Shaddai, appeared unto me at Luz, or Bethel, in the land of Canaan, and blessed me. So Jacob is saying to his son Joseph, rehearsing what God had promised him when he was at Bethel, the first name was Luz. Verse 4. And said unto me, God said unto me, Behold, I will make thee fruitful and multiply thee, and I will make of thee a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession, looking forward to the kingdom age when this will occur. Verse 5. And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine. As Reuben, my firstborn, and Simeon, my secondborn, they shall be mine. And we're going to see in a couple of verses that Joseph is being tested by Jacob, and Joseph is going to fail the test. Verse 6. And thy issue are your children, which thou begettest after them, shall be thine. These two are mine, but if you have another child, then it can be yours. He says, and shall be called after the name of their brethren. And let me read verse 6 again. And thy issue, which thou begettest after them, shall be thine, and shall be called after the name of their brethren in their inheritance. Verse 7. And as for me, Jacob is still talking. As for me, when I came from Padan, Rachel died by me in the land of Canaan in the way, when yet there was but a little way to come to Ephrath or Bethlehem. And I buried her there in the way of Ephrath. The same is Bethlehem. Verse 8, and Israel beheld Joseph's sons and said, Who are these? And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, not your sons. They're my sons. So Joseph failed the test when Jacob asked him, whose sons are these? And he said, they are my sons whom God had given me in this place. And Jacob said, bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will bless them. Verse 10. Now the eyes of Israel were dim for age, so that he could not see. And he brought them near unto him. Joseph brought the two near unto Jacob, and he kissed them and embraced them. Verse 11. And Israel said unto Joseph, I had not thought to see thy face, and lo, God had showed me also thy seed, or your children. Verse 12, and Joseph brought them out from between his knees, and he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand toward his right hand, and brought them near unto him. Joseph is trying to situate them so the blessing can fall upon Manasseh because he's the firstborn, and the left hand upon Ephraim. But we're going to get a picture of the cross when Jacob crossed his hand and put his hand on Ephraim's head on the right hand. So verse 14, and Israel stretched out his right hand and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hand wittingly or knowingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn. And so that's a picture of the cross, and Ephraim will become the northern kingdom of 10 tribes, and Manasseh will be divided into 2 tribes. So verse 15 says, and he blessed Joseph and said, God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the God which fed me all my life long unto this day, the angel which redeemed me, who is a type of Jesus, the angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them, that is Israel, and the name of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth, or in the Middle East. Verse 17. And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand upon the head of Ephraim, it displeased him. And he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh's head. Verse 18. And Joseph said unto his father, not so, my father, for this is the firstborn. Put thy right hand upon his head. Verse 19. And his father refused. Jacob refused and said, I know it, my son, I know it. He also shall be great, but truly his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his seed shall become a multitude of nations, that is 10 tribes. Verse 20. And he blessed them that day, saying, in thee shall Israel bless, saying, God make thee as Ephraim and as Manasseh. And he said Ephraim before Manasseh. Verse 21. And Israel said unto Joseph, Behold, I die, but God shall be with you and bring you again into the land of your fathers, that is Canaan land. Verse 22. Moreover, I have given to thee one portion above thy brethren, which I took out of the hand of the Amorite with my sword and with my bow. And that's because Joseph will get two portions in the book of Joshua from Jacob as an inheritance, replacing Ephraim, replacing Joseph and Levi. Levi will become the priestly tribe, and Joseph is adding unto, looking forward to the 12 sons becoming the nation Israel. And so, because Joseph had two sons, then Jacob gave him two portions, where the others, when the land is divided, they'll get their portion, but it will encompass all the land of Canaan. However, to this day, Israel has not gained all of the inheritance that God gave them, and it will happen in the second coming at the end of the tribulation, that the nation Israel will receive all the blessings that God pronounced upon Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So we look forward to the second coming. So you all have a great day and a great week, and we'll continue next time. Bye.